Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and if this is your first time of visiting this channel, click on the subscribe button and smash the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you will get notified as soon as possible. Yeah, so the week has ended and we are yet to find ourselves in a new week, and just as we normally do on this very channel, I bring you the weekly market outlook. We look at the market and see what the market has for us going into a new week. Last week was I would say last week was a boring week for me. I don't know for you, but I mean it was boring. Yeah, because we didn't really catch a lot of pips on the market last week. Yeah, we got a few pips on the market, but it's all good. All right. Yes. At the end of the week, I mean, we had something to leave off with. So, being it a new week, we are here to analyze the market and see what price has for us going into a new week. But before we start, as usual, let's delve into the economic news calendar to see what high impact news are being laid out for in the new week. Monday there is no high impact news. Tuesday we have the Australian meeting minutes, that is the RBA meeting minutes, right? Yes. And on that same Tuesday, we have the GBP unemployment rate, and also we have the GBP climate count change. All right, here, and you have the GBP employment change. You also have the USD building permits, which is also high impact news. Wednesday, inflation for GBP, a very critical day for the GBP. All right, I'll be really looking forward to see how most especially GGA is going to react to this news. All right, because this is huge for GBP. So my eye is really on Wednesday. Yeah. So on Thursday, USD jobless claims, continuing jobless claims, initial jobless claims. USD existing home sales, and we also have the Australian Judo Bank Service PMI, Australian Judo Bank Manufacturing PMI, and we also have GBP GFK Consumer Confidence. These are high impact news. And on Friday, a lot of GBP news on Friday. Friday have GBP retail sales, GBP retail sales, GBP retail sales ex fuel, GBP retail sales ex fuel, GBP S&P Global CPIS Manufacturing PMI, GBP S&P Global CPIS UK Service PMI, and we have USD S&P Global Manufacturing PMI, same S&P Global Service PMI. So that is the high impact news, or that is the economic news being laid out for next week. All right, yeah. So we really going to see some level of or high level of volatility in the market next week, which is a good one. Yes. Yeah, that is just that for the economic news calendar. Let's look at what the market or what price has to offer us next week technically. So on the dollar index, I made you aware in my previous outlook that I'm looking for you to see this low being attacked. All right, yes, I'm looking for you to see this low being attacked as well as this low. And look at what price has taken out this low and this low as well. All right, maybe because it's small you can't see it, but let me just make it bigger for you to see. This low has been taken out, a slight one, but if you should look at things critically, see, if you should enlarge the candle, that low has been taken out. Yeah, that low has really been taken out, no doubt. All right, no doubt that low has been taken out. And so currently, once this low has been taken out, if we are going to see price move to the downside, I want to see a swing high form. So I'm anticipating that this is going to be a potential swing high. All right, at the moment you have a lower high on the left of this very candle we are seeing here. And so if price is going to shoot to the downside, I'm expecting another lower high on the right of this candle to make up for a swing high. Once that swing high is formed, then I can boldly see that you're going to see price moving to the downside. Else, then that means I'm going to see price reversing to the upside. But if you should look at the daily, realize that there are sell side liquidities that haven't been attacked yet. All right, look at this low here. See, very clean, so clean. All right, yes. Let me use this to mark it out for you to see. Look at this low, very clean low. All right, the low is very clean. That if price should create that swing high, I'm expecting to see price is moving straight ahead to this low to take out the sell side liquidity we are seeing here. But let's look at something on the weekly. Maybe once I switch the weekly, I'm going to be very more convinced as to where I want to see price drive at. Look at where price currently is. This low has been cleared. All right, let me see if truly we've taken out this low. Yes, we've taken out that low. This low has been taken out. All right, look at it critically. This low has really been taken out. See, this low has been taken out. And so at the moment, the next immediate PDI array we are seeing here is this last down close candle. All right, yes, this last down close candle we are seeing here. So that is where I'm expecting price to drive at. If that swing high I'm expecting to forms on the daily time frame. So at the moment, this is where I'm expecting price to drive at. The last down close candle we are seeing here. Yes, so if we should scale down to the daily, realize that it's really gonna give us that low, this low that I was talking about. But let me just check out for the visibility on the weekly. That is where I've shaded. Yes, it seems I've deactivated the visibility for the daily time frame. So let me just do it quickly so that we have a clear view on daily time frame as well. Yeah, so let me just make the visibility activity daily as well so that we see things clearer for ourselves. So let's go back to the daily and see. Yes, so you see what I was telling you. Yes, so exactly that position, exactly where I drew that line. Yes, so if price forms that swing high, then definitely we are going to see market moving to take out all these outside liquidity we are seeing here into this bearish candle we are seeing here. So I'm looking forward at price line 97.787. Yes, if that swing high should form. So that is my expectation on the dollar index so far as next week is concerned. Yeah, so let's look at what is happening in USDCAD. So yeah, so for USDCAD at the moment, we've seen price taking out this low. This swing low has been broken. And so once this swing low has been broken, I want to see price at the moment. It's not really giving me a clear indication here. All right, yes, this might seem to be some form of retracement, but once this low has been taken out, maybe you might see price, let's say, yes, so currently this swing low has been taken out. So the swing low taken out, the next immediate sell side liquidity is this low we are seeing here. All right, that is the previous 40-day low and the previous 60-day low. If price should take out 40 days low look back, or the 40 days look backs low, once you take it out, it takes it out, and definitely we are going to see price take this one out. But I will need confirmation. All right, I want to wait and see how Monday's price action is going to print, because at the moment looks like price is forming a swing low here. Yes, that is how it's looking like. That is how, because if you should look at this candle and this candle we are seeing here, this is a what? This is a higher low. All right, this is a higher low, and then we have price coming here. So if you are likely to see another higher low printed on the right of this candle we are seeing here by the close of Monday, then definitely you're going to see price push a little bit to the upside before we see that swing high form that will drive price to the downside. So let's wait to see on Monday how price is going to react. All right, yeah, so Monday I'll be very particular to see how the daily candle is going to print out by the close of the day. Yeah, so that is my expectation. That is what I'm looking out for on USDCAD. Let's look at what is happening on USD, AUD, Yeah, so for AUD, I made you aware of this range in my previous videos. All right, yes, I made you aware of this range. Price what you saw price moving away from this range. It came back into this range to form a swing low, and it moved to the upside, taking out this buy side liquidity. So this high has been what has been taken out, and right after price taking out that high, we saw an aggressive move to the downside. So at the moment, if we are going to see price push to the upside, of which I'm expecting to see price push to the upside, because the dollar index is looking bearish. If the dollar index is looking bearish, AUD we are expected to see bullishness in this market. So at the moment, for me to be very convinced that price will shoot to the upside, I need to see a swing low formed. Yes, I need to see a swing low. And at the moment on the daily, we have there is no sign of a swing low forming now. All right, there is no sign of a swing low forming now. So I want to see price, what price is going to do. All right, I want to see what price is going to do. So at the moment, price is stuck between this range and then this range. All right, this range high and this range low. Yes, so I wouldn't be surprised. All right, I wouldn't be surprised if before we see that swing low formed, price comes and takes out this low. All right, price comes and takes out this low before we see that swing low formed, before then a move to the upside. So as I said, the daily, it's not really printing a swing low. Yes, the daily is not really printing a swing low. It is rather printing a swing high. Look at something here. Look at this candle we are seeing here, and this candle. This formation is what? This is a lower high, and this candle here. So if we should see another lower high on the right by the close of Monday, then definitely you're going to see price continue to push to the downside. You see how I'm really bringing things together? That is how you should be doing things. All right, that is how you should be doing. You should be doing things. So if by the close of Monday we see price printing out another lower high on the right of this bearish candle we are seeing here, that completely forms a swing high. And so for the rest of the days in the week, wherever you see price push to the downside to take out this low before we see a move to the upside. All right, yeah, before we see a move to the upside. So Monday I'll be looking at how price is going to react. Yeah, so that is just that for AUD. All right, but let's see. Let me switch to the 1 hour and see what is happening on the 1 hour time frame. Maybe the 1 hour time frame might give us a clue as to where price is moving at. Yeah, so let me switch to the 1 hour time frame and see. Yeah, so for the 1 hour, we've been seeing price in a bullish trend. All right, Friday you saw price move to the downside. So I will still need more information as to this. All right, because at the moment price is currently within this range high and then this range low. So if you should measure this range, all right, if you should measure this range high and this range low, price is at a discount zone, but it's not really in a discount zone. All right, my discount with my discount zone, I want to see a very deep discount. Price is very closer to what, to the level of equilibrium. Price is really closer to the level of equilibrium. So on Monday, I would want to see more information printed out. All right, I want more data to this before I can take a long-term stance on AUDUSD. Yeah, so I would want to see what will happen on Monday. All right, yes. So that is just that for AUDUSD. Let's look at GBPJPY. For GBPJPY, last week, I was expecting to see price. That is on Thursday, Friday. I was expecting to see price push to the downside. All right, right after, see, it formed a swing high. Yes, see, this is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All right, so Monday, Tuesday, we had an impulse move to the upside. Wednesday, we saw price printing out this candle, and Thursday we saw price printing out this candle. All right, so Thursday price action took out the high that was made on Wednesday, and look at how price printed. Look at how price printed on Friday. So at the moment, in normal circumstance, this is supposed to be a what? To be a swing high, but on the other hand, too, someone might see this as a consolidation. All right, yes, someone might see this as a consolidation. So at the moment, price is not really clear. Price is stuck between this high and then this range. That is the current range of price. Yes, that is really the current range of price. Let's switch to the 4-hour to see what is happening on the 4-hour time frame. Yeah, so price is currently in a range. Price is currently in a range. All right, yeah, so this range high, sorry, this range low, and then this range high. So let me just use my line to depict it. So this range high, today I've intentionally taken my time to break things out down for you on the weekly market outlook. All right, yes, I want you to get things clear and see what is really happening on the market and the decisions you're supposed to take as a trader. All right, and how to read price. All right, you look at price in ranges. That is going to help you. So price is stuck between this range high and then this range low. All right, price is stuck between this range high and this range low. So at this moment, I'll be reactive. All right, yes, I'll be reactive instead of being predictive on GBPJPY. All right, and even with the rest of the pairs. All right, yes, as to how price is going to react, that will lead me to what I'm supposed to do, or that will influence my decision. So at the moment, I'm very reactive. I'm very reactive on these pairs we are seeing here. So price stacked within this range. If price takes out this low, all right, if price takes out this low first, then you're going to see price push to the downside to tap into this bearish candle we are seeing here. All right, before we see a move to the upside. If price takes out this high first, then we are seeing price, you see price take this high out, then expect a lower swing high to form before we see a move to the downside, else you're going to see price continue pushing to the upside. So at the moment, that is my expectation on GBPJPY. But I feel price, there's higher chance, or there's a higher probability of us seeing price moving to the lower side, or moving to the downside, take out these lows first into this other block before we see a move to the upside. Because look at what happened here. This is an impulse move. All right, prior to this impulse move, we have a bullish candle here, which is now our bearish order block. which is now our bearish order block. And below the bearish order block, we have what? Buy side liquidity. Yes, I'm sure you haven't forgotten your high probability order block, or how to identify a high probability order block. So below this bearish order block, we have buy side liquidity. That makes this order block a very high probability order block. All right, yes. So I wouldn't be surprised to see this price tapping into this order block, then you see a move to the downside like this. Yes, so watch out for this kind of price action going into a new week. All right, yeah. So that is my expectation on the market going into a new week. All right, yes, that is my expectation on the market going into a new week. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, click on the subscribe button and smash the notification bell so that whenever I post a new video, you're gonna get notified as soon as possible. The link to my Telegram community is in the description box below. Check it out, click on it, and be part of the Clairvoyant Traders Telegram community. I'll definitely come your way again within the week with the midweek market outlook. So take note of all that I have said here. All right, they're going to review it in the midweek market outlook. I'll come your way again another time. So you hear from me again. I wish you all good luck and good trading.